Hey folks, I'm recording a really quick video for a friend of mine who is starting technically Path of Exile 2, but since the MTX is from one game carry over into the other, I'm going to talk about stash tabs a little bit. So by default, stash tabs are, I think, going to carry over into the next game, and this is probably the thing that you should spend currency on if you're going to spend any currency. Um, However, always wait until the sale is happening because stash tabs go on sale about once a month. Um, so usually it's a pretty decent discount. So let me talk about some of the stash tabs. By default, this is what a stash tab looks like if you're looking at a normal stash tab. And I don't remember how many slots it has, but this is the average size for a stash tab. The ones that have a diamond beside them are what are called premium stash tabs. And what that means is that you can come in here and actually sell things out of your stash tab, um, and assign prices to it. And that becomes important if you want to do trade anywhere. However, so like this is what a normal stash tab looks like. This is a quad stash tab. So it's literally four of those tabs put into one, and all quad stash tabs are premium tabs by default. So these are technically, like, if you just want storage room, these are the tabs that you should buy, because you can hold a lot more stuff in a more compact area. However, Path of Exile also has a bunch of specialty tabs, and some of those are extremely useful. The currency tab basically can hold 5,000 of every currency type in each slot. And this is me playing in a current league, so I've got lots of currency in it. And this is all, specific to the league mechanic. But this is an extremely useful tab. You can set tab affinity. So what that means is, I can grab a stack of something and just dump it straight into the right tab. And you can set affinity based on what type of goods can be stored in a tab. Some other useful ones. I don't know how maps are going to carry over to stash tabs, but like, for example, I have 273 different maps in the T16 area, and they're sorted by, what map it is. So I can click on Defiled Cathedral, and these are all Defiled Cathedrals. Again, this is useful because you can set affinity so that your maps sort into the correct places. I assume something like this is going to happen in PoE2. So currency and map tabs are both really good to purchase. They are very helpful. The unique tab is less valuable. Basically, it will store one of every unique that you find. And this is kind of useful just as a dumping ground of if you want to keep a bunch of uniques. So like this late in a league, I have a bunch of stuff in here. But like that's a useful tab. Essences probably will be valuable, especially given the place that they hold in crafting in Path of Exile 2. But I would prioritize that very low. Blight doesn't exist, so there won't be a Blight tab. Delve doesn't exist, so there won't be a Delve tab. Fragments, I assume there are various fragments that we will be collecting to do things with, so probably a fragments tab will exist. This is spell gems. So in theory, I don't know that this is going to exist, at least not in the same way. It probably will, but again, that wouldn't be that valuable. But like if I were starting out fresh, I would focus on getting a currency tab, probably getting a map tab, and then getting however many quad tabs I need over time. I have lots of tabs after playing in lots of different leagues, and they're all kind of valuable. But like, this is the only thing that is potentially game changing that is on the cosmetic shop. There are other things like this tree map device keeps track of every map that I've run, and I just switched to this recently, so I've only run 41 maps since when I first installed it. But like, there's other doodads that you can put in your hideout. Um, but really, like those stash tabs are the thing that matters. So anyway, like I said, probably currency and maps, and then quad tabs. Because quad tabs will let you sell out of them. Quad tabs give you lots of storage space. Um, it depends on how much of a pack rat you are, honestly. Because like I have tons. Like I have an entire set of tabs based on characters that I'm building during a league, and this is where I rat hole the gear. And then I have side project tabs like breach rings. I'm collecting enough to turn in. You know, spare unique rings. I'm collecting enough to turn in. So, um, not everybody's going to need to be as much of a pack rat as I am. But anyway, that's it. I just wanted to talk about stash tabs. I will hopefully see lots of you playing Path of Exile 2 on Friday. Thanks, everybody.